Michelle, simply Michelle. You're watching her on YouTube, and you know she got a vibe for me, she got a vibe for you.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to stretch your natural hair without any heat. You click this video because you're trying to stay away from heat. It's your addiction. It's a bad habit that you have formed and you're trying to stop, but you still want the length because you hate how your hair looks in its natural state. I have did a big chop. My hair is very short compared to what it was. A lot of you guys come at me like, girl, short wear. I had tailbone length hair and I cut my hair. I did like a bob cut about, it's been 9 months now, and not to mention when it's in its wet state and I want to wear wash and go, it shrinks up even more. Shrinkage is the worst. It just does not boost my self-esteem. Like, why is my hair doing this? It is very annoying. It's also an indicator that your hair is healthy and it has great elasticity. When your hair can bounce back, that shows health. So that's what we're going to do today. My hair is freshly co-washed. I did not wash it, but you want to make sure that your hair is nice and clean when you're about to do this process because you're trying to stretch your hair depending on what style you're going for. Either way, you're trying to elongate and get some length. So the first thing that you want to do is take your hair down. Like I said, my hair, I just co-washed it, so it's still a little bit damp. I'm just going to work with this side for right now to show you guys. It doesn't need to be saturated, but you want to make sure that it's wet when you're doing this. This is the length of my hair right now in its wet state. Once I put product in my hair, it's going to move up like this. It's not going to stay like this. Now, if I stretch it down, it's right here. If I stretch it. So there's a big difference. So trust me, I know shrinkage is very annoying, but there's a way that you can do it. And I hope that this method helps you. If it helps you, make sure you like this video, okay? Because we are staying away from heat. We know that heat is not our best friend, especially if you're trying to get your hair back to a healthy state. Heating tools are just not the way to go, although they're very convenient and very easy. It's just not beneficial to the health of your hair. So this is my hibiscus and clove water. You don't have to do this. You can just put water. If you're interested to see how I made it, let me know and I'll show you guys how I make this. But this is really good. So first step, hydrate the hair. We are working in small sections. So make sure that you have some type of clips or hair ties just to pin the rest of your hair out the way. I think I'm going to split this into another piece. And I'll just go like that. This is the section that I chose. You don't want to go too small, but you don't want to make it too chunky because I feel like my hair doesn't stretch that good if it's like in thick sections. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my leave-in. It's a Batana oil. It's a hydrating leave-in growth conditioner with ginger and rosemary. So I'm just trying something different. I'm just taking like a dime size amount. You grab your leave-in of your choice and you want to make sure you're raking it in, smoothing it out. You get a tangle teaser brush. You want to go from your ends and you want to start brushing up. Okay, we're nice and detangled. The last step is an oil. This is my Truly Tresses hair growth oil that I've been telling you guys about. I have a relaunch coming October 31st. A hair cream as well. So if you're interested, please stay tuned and follow me on my Instagram because that's where all the updates are. But you want to apply your oil of your choice. I'm going to show you two different methods because I feel like both are beneficial if you're like, hey, I want to do a braid out, right? I need a braid out, but my braid outs are always shrinking. I love the definition I get. I just don't like that I have no length. Because you have two choices when it comes to your hair ties. I swear by these. Love these. These are thick hair ties. I get them from the Dollar Tree. $1.25. They're very good for thick hair and they have great stretch. So they don't pop easily. Or you can go in with your easy rubber bands, which I'm not too fond of because sometimes they snag and pull your hair up. If your hair is on the short side like mine or a little bit shorter, then they do have these a little bit smaller. So they range in different sizes. It just depends on the length of your hair. Take your brush. When you get like a harder brush, you just want to smooth out your roots. Brush, smooth out your roots. Because I know if you're anything like me, my roots get puffy and then my style's ruined. Don't worry about your parts. Now we're going to wrap. I doubled this. And then what you want to do is you don't want to pull it too tight, but you want to make sure that it's smoothing out your roots where it's not puffy. Smooth as it can be at your roots, but you don't want to pull it too tight underneath here. So if you feel it's tight, you just lift it up some. With my tingle teaser, you are going to start braiding. You need 3 strands. As I'm braiding, I'm pulling to give me more stretch, like that. So once you get to your ends, take your rubber band, and if you're worried about it snagging, a little bit of oil and put it on the rubber band. It helps. And then you just wrap it around. I'll leave a little piece of hair out, not too much, but like that much, so that my ends are not too affected. This is what we have. It's already stretched. What we're gonna do is, on this side, we're gonna do the braid stretch, and then on this side, I'll show you the other. Be sure to detangle your hair really good, because you're not gonna get the result you want if your hair is knotted up. Leave-in conditioner. Smooth it out. Add the oil. Braid tight. And because my hair is short, it is hard for me to go all the way down. So I go until I can't go anymore. Usually when I do this, it takes me like a good day before my hair is completely dry. If you take your hair out before it's dry, then you may not get the results that you want. So you want to make sure that you're going to be in the house for the day, or you don't mind, wearing your hair in this state. And if your hair is wet, right, what's going to happen is going to shrink back up. So you want to make sure that it's 100% dry when you're doing this method. You want to brush down, smooth it. Make sure that your roots are as smooth as possible. So this is the first side that's completed. This is what it should look like. And this is what it looks like without it being stretched. It's similar to the right side. You're gonna part your hair off and working in smaller sections. Apply that leave-in, smooth it out, roots to tips. You're gonna smooth out those roots. Get your scrunchie, you're gonna hold it tight to the roots. But instead of me wrapping it just at the roots, we're gonna bring it down. So I'm gonna start bringing the scrunchie downward. This is called the banding method. So as you can see, I'm bringing it down and it's pulling the hair at the same time. You may need several scrunchies for this, but this is a really good method for stretching. And you just wrap it as you go until you get to the end of your hair. You're just gonna wrap it, and then go all the way down until you can't go. This is the banding method. So it's similar to this side. It's just a different way. So you're braiding with this, and then instead of braiding for my lazies, you just do it with the banding method. But you're gonna need a lot of scrunchies. You guys let me know which method you like better, or you find that's easier, and which side looks longer. I wonder if they look the same. We'll see. I personally think that the banding method gives me way more length. Not way more length, but I feel like it stretches the hair faster. Again, this is all preference. It's all up to you. I highly recommend trying this method when you're doing a braid out. Obviously, you're going to get that definition. Super easy. This took me about 20 minutes to do. I'm back. It's the next day. We're going to take down our braids. I look like Felicia's given a whole hot mess. But anyway, the main thing is to make sure that it's dry. My hair takes literally like 48 hours to dry. What side should we take down first? Should we take down? Let's take down this side first. I always add a little bit of oil. Like I said, rubber bands can sometimes snag and pull the hair. So I just put a little bit of oil on the ends, and it usually just, the rubber bands usually just slide right off like that. Ooh, look at that definition. It was very easy to do this. Again, the only annoying part about it is letting your hair dry. That's like the most uncomfortable part about it. But the process is super easy. I highly recommend it because honestly, once your hair is in a stretch state, you can do so many more styles. So basically, I'm just brushing it so that I can show you guys. One, it's dry and I didn't have to use any heating tools. And two, we got some more length. Now, of course, if I blow it out straight, like I take a blow dryer, you're gonna really see the length of my hair. But again, we're doing this the smarter way. So let me put it side by side so you can see. Here is our ending point. So we definitely got some inches, and we got some inches the natural way without having to put any heating tools, no curling irons, no blow dryers. Your hair's gonna maintain healthy as long as you do this method. I know it can be tedious. This is only 24 hours of me stretching my hair. I feel like if I were to leave it for like another day or two, I would really get like the most out of it. But look at how big and full. And then what I do to preserve my bun, to give it more of a stretch for each day, I then take my Ouchless scrunchies, wrap it my ends, because this helps us stretch it. Then I take it and I tuck it like that, so the ends are secured. Scrunchie, and we're going to wrap. Boom, that's it. This wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know what method you use to stretch your hair. Subscribe and I will catch you in my next upload.
Simply Michelle.